Russell Westbrook and Oscar Robertson are now tied for the all-time NBA lead in career triple-doubles with 181. After recording a triple-double in 7 of his last 8 games, Westbrook is a staggering minus 380 to record a triple-double tonight at Atlanta. That means you got to risk $380 to win 100. It's absolutely insane. Now, you can lay minus 380, for Westbrook to record a triple-double, or you can bet his individual props. Over-under 26.5 points, over-under 13.5 rebounds, over-under 13.5 assists. Of those 3 options, the assists, the rebounds, and the points, which are you least confident in Westbrook going over?
I'm probably least confident in assists because of what you had mentioned earlier. No Bradley Beal tonight. Bradley Beal's going to be out for the next 2 games. So now, Russell Westbrook's supporting cast, not so quite as explosive as obviously when you have Bradley Beal. Listen, the last time Russell Westbrook missed a triple-double, which was about 5 games ago, the category he came short in, assists. He had 9 assists. So assists I might stay away from. But listen, with no Bradley Beal, I kind of like the points. He's going to have certainly all the shots he wants tonight. And rebounds, he's just been on a rebounding tear. So I like rebounds as well. I would probably steer clear of the assists.
All right, the Wizards are 8-point dogs against the Hawks in this matchup. And, of course, Bradley Beal being out is a big reason. Second leading scorer in the NBA, north of 30 points per game. How will Washington account for that missing offense?
I am looking straight at my Asian brother, Rui Hachimura. He has got to step up tonight. No Bradley Beal for the next 2 games. Rui Hachimura, listen, in March, he was great. I think he averaged about 17, 18 points per game. And then he kind of hit a little bit of a lull. He was out a little bit with an illness, but now he's back. Rui Hachimura has to step up. And the other guy, Davis Bertans, he has not been great this season. Everybody thought that he would be good after he got the big contract. Tonight, he should get a steady diet of 3-point shots, and he has to step up and start hitting them more at a much better clip than he's been hitting. It seems like every night you look at the box score, it's like 2 for 8 for Davis Bertans behind the stripe, behind the 3-point line. He's got to shoot better than that tonight. Those 2 guys, and Daniel Gafford, I will throw him in there too. Scotty Brooks, play Daniel Gafford more minutes tonight. You're going to need him for those lobs when Russell Westbrook is looking for somebody to throw to inside.
Oscar Robertson's triple-double record stood for 40 years, if you can believe it or not. Do we think that the final triple-double mark that Westbrook posts, when it's all said and done, will stand the test of time like Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game? Or do you think someone's going to come along and knock this record from its perch somewhat in the very near future, or near future?
This is how much the times have changed. If you asked me this question 10 years ago, I would say nobody's going to touch it. I didn't even think anybody was going to touch Oscar's number. But the way that the game of basketball has completely opened up, the way the type of players are now, how offensive-minded they are, how versatile they are, it would not surprise me if somebody was able to catch whatever number Russell Westbrook finishes at, just because the way the game has been. Look, I covered Jason Kidd in the early 2000s in New Jersey. And I remember thinking, God, 10 triple-doubles in one season. That's amazing that I got to watch that. He finished at 107 triple-doubles. Magic was at 138. That should just show you, Jason Kidd, we're only talking about like 2005 in the early 2000s, how much the game has changed since then. Russell Westbrook now, he gets 35 triple-doubles in the season. Yawn. So look, I actually think the way the game is going, guys can actually have a chance to catch up with Russ. The one thing I would say, though, is that Russ has that Kobe-like determination to get rebounds, and he is so aggressive and is such a killer that is where you got to find that in another player to catch Russ.
Well, what do you think he ends up with then? In his 12-year career, all but 8 of his 181 triple-doubles have come in the last 7 years of that 12-year career. So if we put the total at a random number, say 230 triple-doubles, do you think he's going to go over that or finish his career under that number?
Look, I'm going to say over. He's not even in his first full season with the Wizards. This is a weird 72-game season where they had a COVID outbreak. He's only played 1 games, I think, and he has 35 triple-doubles this season. So what can he do in a full season with the Wizards where he's going to be more comfortable with this team, more comfortable with Bradley Beal? I actually think he's going to get that number and push it up a little bit. Wow. The way the game is today, guys are taking care of their bodies. He seems to be all right health-wise. Yes, he did start this season a little banged up, but the way he's going, I don't see why he can't go over 230.
He covers the NBA for ESPN and the heck of a shoe collection in the background. Ohm Youngmisuk joining us here on Bet. Thanks, Ohm. We appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.